cycle of life. We are all leading lives of mere existence. Yes, you and I and all of us, we are all leading lives of mere existence. We all do series of cyclic activities every instant. I say every instant because we do these cyclic activities in different frequencies and in different time frames. For example, let me take a typical morning hour. Let's take a typical person like my maid. She comes to my house every day between 8 and 9 a.m. She sweeps the floor, does the dishes, prepares food, and leaves. Series of mundane cyclic activities. Sweep, prepare food, leave. Let's take another time frame. Let's take a whole day. And since I look at myself the whole day, let me put forward my typical day. I wake up, bathe, eat breakfast, walk to work there, eat lunch, work again, come back home, eat dinner, sleep. Series of mundane, meaningless cyclic activities. Eat, sleep, repeat. But what has led to this mundane life of ours? I don't know. We are all leading lives of mere existence, that's all I know. Because we are making no impact on this world. And while you look back at your own cyclic activities of your life, let me put forward another life cycle. For me to do that, let me request you all to shut down your brain for a minute. Clear out all the images in your mind and then think of loamy, moist soil. Let the petrichor scent revitalize your senses. And then imagine in that structure a green tentacle-like structure blooming out from the soil grains. That is life cycle I want to live in. Just now, a seedling has been born. The true life cycle has just begun. I say this is a true life cycle because I believe that plants and trees are the only creatures who are living lives of pure life cycle. Now, when you look at leaves and trees, they bloom, they flourish, they bring in new things to life. And what do they take from us? They take nothing. They live in perfect harmony with the nature. Every element of nature, they live in perfect harmony with them. Now look, on the contrary, look at us humans. Since the day we have begun our excursions into the world, we have been evolving our lifestyles at the expense of nature. Because we kill the nature. Chopping down woods for food and building dams to light the night. All we are doing is destroying the nature. But what has this led to? What has this led to? This has led to more catastrophes, more pollution, and nothing we are doing to help it. What is it that mere humans who are self-proclaimed the most intelligent species on this earth doing to make anything better? In my humble opinion, nothing. Because if we were doing something, something would have changed. The air would have become purer, the water problems would have resolved, the famine would become just a word obsolete in the dictionary. But I see none of that happening. Now some of you might argue that this is an engineering problem. I thought the same for quite some time. But later I have begun to realize that this is not an engineering problem. It is a problem of the mindset of the consumers of nature. We need to believe that we are the change makers and only then we can change anything in this world. And then you will think that, okay, I'll start with smaller steps, Think of something that you might have all heard: switch on lights when not in use water judiciously, or for example, stop using plastic or avoid using it. But these are all baby steps. These baby steps will come into effect, or we can see their effect only after decades. What I am proposing today, are drastic changes in this mundane life cycle. Life cycle to be changed drastically. Don't avoid using plastic, stop it completely. Don't buy any more new cars. The government should ban the import of cars from anywhere. Let's think of it as examples, as ideas to implement so that we stop the fuel to the fire. Only then we can deal with the flames. But then we have to take small steps, right? So let me give you a small task to do today. Think of all the mundane activities that you have in your cyclic life, and then think of future generations to come, your offspring. Let's leave them with a better and cleaner green earth than you found it. Let's all plant new trees. Let us have the privilege of letting a child see how a plant blooms. Let us give them the true life cycle. That's it.